They're here, and they're talking. They are mere humans.
This is not necessarily good news.
Is the worm in Hell's mouth? Is that where it takes the little ones?
That's Yana's voice.
Priest is right. The people of the machines know nothing. The woman will make good meat.
Yana?
Oh, no, you can't be here, Serdar, please.
Yana! Oh my...
Please, just go.
I'll get you out of here!
No, there's too many of those worm people. Serdar, I need to go with you. I don't know why yet, what this Hell's Mouth place has to do with it, but it is right, somehow. Shit, they're leaving. I understand why you can't believe me, maybe even more than you do.
Yana! You are going to a sure death. I can't
Just
let
because
you.
I don't have an explanation doesn't make me wrong. When you hear him laugh, you'll understand. Forgive me.
Now we must shed blood for eternal peace to prevail. Take my knife and show me the way. For you, mighty Khan!
Priest. Give me the blade.
Now you return to repeat your great deeds. Like you have shed blood before to establish eternal peace, now we must shed blood for eternal peace to prevail. Take my knife and show me the way.
Let my fire be the beacon for all things. Living and the dead.
You have to stop! Save us! Stop us! Khan! Khan! Where are you, Khan?
Yana!
There you are. Now that I know you're still breathing, you need to get off that line, right now.
I can't. Picking up the trail of these worm savages is the only chance I have.
Look, wherever this Hell's Mouth is, you can still catch them, as long as we find you another ride soon.
Oksana, I feel something is very wrong with me. I'm seeing things. Hearing things.
Tell me.
Yana used to say I was the reincarnation of Genghis Khan, and now, twice, I've had the moments where I see him hunting her, murdering her.
Oh my. What if they were real?
It's my subconscious trying to warn me about something clearly. Some fears I suppress are coming out.
Shaped as Genghis Khan?
I'm scared, Oksana.
Scared? Of what?
Of losing my mind. I feel like my entire life I've been sitting on a hatch, sealing a deep well. And in that well, there's someone there. Huge, powerful, waiting. No, demanding to be unleashed. And I must hold this hatch down with all my weight. And if I ever lose balance, it will come out. Maybe it will come out one day anyway, because it's much stronger and way more cunning than I am.
But it's still you, right? So why would you lock that other you inside?
Forget about it. Just let me know if you overhear anything more from the slavers.
Yes, of course.
Oksana, are you still with me?
At least for a little longer, it seems.
Actually, I know it goes against everything I've told you so far, but would you please do tarot for me? If it doesn't help, it won't hurt either.
Yes, I suppose.
Yeah, now you tell me I've been so arrogant about anything spiritual.
My tarot cards. How come? I cannot touch them. They are... Where are they?
You can't touch them.
No! I can't find anything, Sedan. I feel like I'm not going to ever find anything. I feel trapped.
Oksana, don't worry. I'll find Alex and we'll come back for you, I promise. Oksana, are you still with me?
At least for a little longer, it seems.
Actually, I know it goes against everything I've told you so far, but would you please do tarot for me? If it doesn't help, it won't hurt either.
Yes, I suppose.
Yeah, now you tell me I've been so arrogant about anything spiritual.
My tarot cards. How come? I cannot touch them. They are... Where are they?
You can't touch them.
No! I can't find anything, Sedan. I feel like I'm not going to ever find anything. I feel trapped.
Oksana, don't worry. I'll find Alex and we'll come back for you, I promise. I meant what I said. I haven't forgotten about Alex. Once Yana's safe, I'll return with help.
Do not worry about me and Alex. My gut tells me those men are not the danger to us that I thought they were.
Don't go on too much about guts, please. This reminds me of a certain lady whose gut got us into this.
Earlier, the voices trapped inside the train.
The ones you didn't hear, most likely because they were in my head.
A few years after it became obvious none of us were heading back to the surface anytime soon. I got lost on my way to exhibition. To this day, I'm still not sure how. I wound up out near Dostoyevskaya, and the man who found me insisted something singing in the tunnel's pipes had led him.
Oksana, please, not again. By that logic, you could be one of those voices right now. It's equally plausible, isn't it?
Yes. Yes, it is.
Then if you're a hallucination, please, by all means. Oh, my subconscious, I am talking to you. Do reveal these magic pipes that are supposed to solve all my problems. Oksana? Oksana! Damn fool. Unless it's an exceedingly slow ambush, those flesh peddlers are alone in there. But if the worm people did pass through here, perhaps Oksana was right about there being an auxiliary train line somewhere. And that room would be the right spot for it.
To find somewhere in the metro I don't have a bad feeling about. Just keep your eyes open.
Wait, what?
Guess it was nothing.
What?
love to find somewhere in the metro I don't have a bad feeling about. What? Just keep your eyes open.
see any more magazines? Oksana's railway must be through that door. Now, if I can open it... Almost there. Roxana, can you hear me? Max. Max, it's Serdar. Do you copy? Anyone? it? Oh, stop. Your mind's full enough with your own nonsense. You don't need Oksana's as well. Control yourself already. Damn. I never trusted those who claimed schizophrenia was contagious. Could it be that these tunnels are driving me crazy? Or something in them? Why did you throw your pills away, Yana? I might well use a couple of them right now. Wait, how did I get back here? It's not my mind. Those tubes are making noise. It merely sounds like voices. Strange, I can only hear that singing in certain locations. I mean, that noise. It's not singing, damn it. This is not happening. This is not happening. Do you hear me? It's a hallucination. Neurons misfiring, an imbalance in chemistry. That's all. What if following the voices has a degree of truth to it? Like something about the air pressure coming from the direction of a doorway or another room? I could try. Damn you and those infernal pipes! You're not real. You're a figment of my subconscious. Is that singing my only hope of ever escaping this mad labyrinth? You will find a way, man. For Yana's sake. out of magazines. really wish I'd found that haloperidol right about now. Thank goodness Yana never described symptoms like these. When did it start? Something triggered it. It's often so with mental disorders. There's a triggering event. Was it losing Yana? Was it making her go? Was it losing the connection with Max? Or with Oksana? Oksana was real. She was. This radio woke up and she spoke to me. Come on, Sarah. She won't let you navigate this fucking labyrinth. She can't be a product of your imagination. She knew things your subconscious wasn't aware of. She has just fallen out of range, is all. Damn it. Hello? Focus on Yana. Just focus on her and don't stop. I'm in Polyanka, but it was destroyed. This has to be another hallucination.
Let's go through it once again. We are departing from an assumption that last work was an apocalypse. The ultimate punishment comparable to the deluge, the castigation of mankind for the sins it committed with an intention to annihilate us. In this case, those who survived are either a mere statistical mistake overlooked by the creator-destroyer, or were left alive to contemplate the demise of their kind, because without an external observer, the punishment makes no pedagogical effect.
But if you compare the current apocalypse to the deluge, then we should be compared.
That's what you get for invoking rationalism to an underfed empiricist.
Stop referring yourself as an empiricist. It's inaccurate and frankly... We are not alone.
Everyone's alone, you old... Serdar Iskanderov.
And you still think we picked enough mushrooms?
Sergei Andreevich? Evgeny Dmitrich? No, you can't be real.
Oh no, not this existential nonsense. Go back from where you came.
Polyanka was unlivable after the attack. All that remained was a graveyard.
Delightful to see you here well, my friend. Sorry for asking, Doctor, but are you all right?
Serdar, excuse me. I am truly concerned as well. But my meal has been needlessly delayed.
Apologies, Doctor. For avoiding the further drama, can you fetch me the mushrooms from those shelves? My friend, tell us, what is this cloud that is so clearly hanging over you?
My wife, she's ill. She had a situation that her son died and could never bring herself to accept it.
Life is overrated, my friend.
Now she's gotten into the hands of some cavemen. They use a pictogram worm for a symbol.
Oh, those children of the Great Worm. It's a cult, a kind of...
Do you know anything about them?
Not as much as I would like.
And what about the place called Hell's Mouth? Ever heard of it?
No, but it sounds cheery.
I don't know where it is.
Serdar, over by the stack of the chairs in that corner. Drop them in the box here. That will be fine. Ah, yes. I can already feel the life flowing back into me. My esteemed counterpart. The kettle, please.
Oh, do you think those the one that is on those shelves? I'd help, but I'm so behind with my meal already.
Curse your villainy. Serdar, quick. I implore you. There's another kettle over there by the cabinet somewhere. Fetch it here. It's got little flowers on it. You can't miss it.
So, you've lost your way, but I think everything runs deeper than asking direction of two friends that you are not sure exist.
I've experienced things. The only explanation that doesn't sound completely irrational is that I've gone literally insane.
Every great discovery begins with defy from explanation. The lack of understanding doesn't mean the lack of sanity. Serdar, what about your past?
What do you mean?
The past. Was it ever a time when you had such disconcerting visions?
I wouldn't remember.
Absolutely not. I don't care if it's my turn. Serdar can go.
What's happening?
Despite your handiworks, the business with mutants on this station is sadly
The
unresolved.
Nossalis? They came back?
Yes. And had you blown up the station properly the first time, maybe we could enjoy a mutant-free meal once in a while.
You know, you're our guest, but should you entertain our last requests? The beasts he was fighting last are still here at the south entrance of this station.
Shouldn't you find cover?
You handle those beasts and I handle this one. The gate is just over here.
Another chance. No, I remember. This entire section collapsed after I detonated the charges at the gates. Is this all some coping mechanism? But then why not Akademicheskaya? Why imagine myself in my old station?
Let's go! Haven't you made me wait long enough already? Any day now. You coming?
Tamir?
Don't play dumb. I know you've been avoiding me. Admit it. You couldn't dig up my dad's book after all.
Your father's novel. I discovered it digging through a stack one of the stalkers dragged through here.
You found it? Is it in your quarters? Let's go! Holy shit. I can't believe you actually tracked it down. That sucker wasn't even in print when I was born.
What was it called again?
The report. Some secret agent shit. Lots of smoking and screwing British spies for internet stuff. My mother used to call it the other woman. After he died, of course. He got too pissed if she said it to his face.
They tried to evacuate the women and children through here, but the mutants were already waiting. So then where are the bodies? Or any signs of struggle?
Look, I know I can be a dick sometimes, but you know, not everybody would give a crap about hunting down some stupid childhood bullshit. I appreciate it, Khan. You're okay. This is your bunk, right? Christ. No wonder you avoided me. You're hoarding the entire public library in here. You found it?
I believe this is what you're looking for.
He wrote this when he was my age, you know. Never thought I'd see one again. Not after the evacuation. The very last piece of him. I owe you one, Khan. Thanks.
It sounded like Tamir had been waiting a long time for that book. Is that what kept him here?
You saw him too then. But how in hell is any of this possible?
You said this, not me. Everything is possible in hell.
I had a friend who said that the last war has turned the world inside out, and the hell is on the surface now. All Tamir wanted was that book. Is that why he never moved on?
You're surprised that the dead are as screwed up as everyone else.
Tamir was right. I was avoiding him. 3 days before the station was attacked. I knew. I was lying here in my bunk and I saw them all die.
Premonition?
I thought I had dozed off. Had a dream. And then after it happened, why didn't I tell them?
Why didn't you?
Warning them would have been ridiculous. They have already made sufficient fun of me, calling me Khan and asking how's past life and all of this. I guess I didn't want to feel like an idiot, and I ended up being responsible for their deaths. Whereas, should have I accepted that? All of that. All of what Iana believed in. Premonitions, misgivings, me being a reincarnation of Genghis Khan.
Ah, yes. Evgeny mentioned that. He's very interested in what our Mongolian friend has to do with all of this. Why don't you run back to him and keep him up to speed? Meanwhile, I will peruse some of your reading materials and see if anything catches my eye.
Ah, here you are. Did you see any ghosts?
It's either this or schizophrenia. Both are possible. As a doctor, I prefer ghosts.
As a philosopher, I am totally with you. One more thing I am curious about. How is your past life?
Right, that joke. I've been missing it.
Refresh my memory. How did you came to suspect that you was Khan in your past life?
Yana. She persuaded me to try hypnotic regression.
Right. Now important, what did you see when you were under?
I couldn't recall anything when I awoke. Yana and the doctor said I spoke of some... Wait.
Yes?
She said I described the ceremony, and I've dreamt of one recently. Khan was there. I mean, the other one, Genghis Khan.
And how did he look like?
Repulsive, frightening.
Now you tell me about the ceremony.
Was there maybe a woman involved in this ceremony?
How in hell do you know this?
From the good doctor's quarters, and I quote, "While often claiming fate had chosen him, many believe it was the abduction of his bride that most shaped the future the conqueror Khan would become."
You mean the Genghis Khan wife was kidnapped?
Didn't I just say that? His bride Porta was abducted, and in order to free her, Genghis Khan, then known by his birth name Temujin, fought and won his first battle.
It was Yana in my dream. I might have read this book and forgotten about it. Frankly, gentlemen, perceiving this as a nightmare would make much more sense than trying to accept all of these ghosts and reincarnations and...
But maybe accepting it is exactly what you're here for. You have found this station, haven't you? Don't you think there's a purpose in that?
My purpose is to find my wife. And I don't see how this gets me any closer to it.
Okay. None of this exists. Fine, neither of us, nothing. Although I personally feel offended and slightly awkward about non-existing and yet casually chatting. Let's adopt your perspective. Maybe you need a closer contact with your subconscious that has the solution already, but you're too blind to see it.
Ah, clever. The Mongolian tried to tell him something once. Perhaps the second time is a charm.
You want to hypnotize me?
I'd rather see it as a summoning, but feel free to take it as hypnosis. Stand right here for me, in front of the fire. Would you?
All right. What have I got to lose anyway?
Here, drink. Drink it while it's warm.
Whether or not we like where it leads us, we reject our destinies at our own peril. Your mind prevented you from seeing something back then. I think it's time to find out what that was. Now, stare into the flame. You need think of this fire as a beacon. It beckons you, its warmth, its energy. The fire will expand until it consumes us all. And in its light, that which is hidden shall be revealed. Now, focus your mind on your wife, Carl, and step into...
fascinating. This reminds me of that dream. Of that dream I saw 3 nights before Polyanka fell. It also was confusing. Past intertwined with the present, imaginary with reality. And then there was the future in it. A hazy, horrible future that came true 3 days later.
Then that doesn't suggest a memory at all.
It's almost like an amalgamation of experiences.
You just said that hasn't happened.
Hasn't happened yet.
Genghis Khan, you have returned to repeat your great deeds. We believe in different gods, but in the same truths. Oh, great Khan, you have shed blood before to establish order and peace. And now we have to shed blood for eternal peace to prevail. You might believe that this is your eternal bride, but must love stand in the way for eternal peace? She must die so others can live. This is her fate. Don't stand in its way.
Are you coming?
The boy's gone. Gentlemen. Sergei. Evgeny. Into the desert alone, then. What does that priest from my dreams want with Yana?
Mama.
Petya? The boy followed her voice. If only I could tell what parts of these maddening visions are real or invented. I can't, can I? And yet I also clearly do not have the luxury of ignoring what my senses are showing me. So where does that leave us?
Anyone out over here? How am I the responsible one here?
Petya.